Hey folks, it is May 2025. We are just a few months in to the second Trump administration, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what that means for Medicare now and in the future. I'm Chalon Jackson with Senior Marketing Specialists, and what we have seen so far is a big focus on deregulation, a big focus on fraud, waste, and abuse, and a big focus on making sure we have common sense solutions to a lot of the problems in Medicare. So now that we do have an HHS and CMS director, we've got RFK Jr. and, of course, Dr. Mehmet Oz in those roles, respectively, we are going to start seeing some rulemaking come out. They just closed the big DOJ inquiry for CMS and HHS, asking people to submit rules and regulations that they deemed overburdensome, inefficient, things like that. So I think we can expect to see a lot of dialogue, a lot of rulemaking around undoing some of the Biden-era rules and maybe even some of the older rules in the Medicare and ACA markets. But the bigger conversation, of course, is about things like reimbursement rates, star ratings, Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Innovation. As we know, HHS is doing a major restructuring right now. And through the leaked HHS budget, we did see a little bit of what that restructuring may look like. Now, not a ton of changes to the core of CMS itself, other than reducing from 10 field offices down to 5. We've talked about that in a couple episodes of Medicare Cafe if you want more information on that. But there are going to be some big systemic changes. There are going to be some growing pains. What I anticipate we will see is a continued push for drug price reforms, drug price negotiations. That was a priority during Trump's first administration. Doesn't seem to be letting off the steam at all during the second administration. Likely going to see some pressure on Medicaid, some pressure on plans to do better coding, better assessments, better documentation of what they're doing to avoid that fraud, waste, and abuse. So I would say that the general theme is a look towards transparency, a look towards probably more privatization. That's not uncommon during a lot of administrations, but we're probably going to see a little bit of increased funding, as we already saw in the rate notice for MA, maybe some pushes for some new and innovative models. And then right now, it looks like CMS is continuing down the path of having all members in value-based care arrangements by 2030. So with some of those original priorities from the Biden administration staying in place, but with the twist that President Trump is now putting on those, it's going to be a really interesting next couple of years in the Medicare space, but that will definitely mean opportunity for all of you agents out there. If you want to deep dive on this or have more questions, reach out to the team here at Senior Marketing Specialists.